Good morning and welcome to the Gamestellation Save State, where we take a look at the past week in news and discussion of the world of video games. I'm Omar Solangi. Joining me always is Ibrahim Termizi and Shaun Blazenader. How y'all doing? Because I have no idea what just happened off
We're
stream.
pretty good. We were saying undeafen.
I know I was purposely deafened because the stream started. I was doing the countdown for us to start, and then
Why do you don't? You could just undeafen for a sec.
oh well
The stream needs to start, man. I get it. I
yeah.
understand. The stream is that important. It's okay. I'll just DM you because it's really not that big of a deal. But we got gaming news to talk about, and I'm so excited. Let's do this. Actually, no. We have a question of the day, correct?
Yes, we do. Or you do today, actually, correct?
Oh, yes, because I do, and that's how I remember.
Yep. All right. So, Shaun, what was it that you wanted to ask us?
All right, gentlemen. All right. The devil, he comes down to your home.
Oh, okay.
He wants to make a wager for your soul.
The devil went down to Georgia?
Yeah, it's devil went down to Georgia, right? Now, the devil is quite a gamer. He's quite a prolific gamer.
Is he?
All right? Yes. You got to 1v1 the devil in any game of your choosing, but be warned, he's good at it. What game are you confident enough to wager your soul on?
Marvel 3. That should be painfully obvious. Marvel 3.
You could take on the devil in Marvel 3.
I could take on the devil in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yes.
Who's the team comp?
For the devil or for me?
For either. What do you think this matchup would look like?
Well, okay, so I would assume the devil would be annoying. So he'd play either like Morridoom Phoenix or ZMC. So Morridoom Phoenix, it's Morrigan, Doctor Doom, and Phoenix, and then ZMC it's Zero, and then Dante and Virgil from Devil May Cry. So either one of those teams, but I don't know. I've just been playing the game for damn near 15 years now. So I may or may not have experience. What?
What?
I mean, the game's 15 years old, and I've been playing it since it came out as a kid. So technically, I've been playing the game
like
for
12,
15
though?
years. What?
Aren't you like 12?
Oh, 19.
Could have fooled me.
I was, damn, I was 4 years old when Marvel 3 came out.
Damn, I was like 6 probably then.
Yeah.
Damn, I was like, oh god, I don't even remember. How old am I? Do you guys know?
You're like 19 or something. I don't know.
Right?
I don't remember.
You don't remember what?
I'll go check my birth certificate later.
All right. Ibrahim, what about you? What's a game that you could confident? He's gonna say like, I have a feeling I know what he's gonna say.
I have a few games that I'm debating between. Obviously, the finals is one of them.
Yeah.
But like you said, the devil's probably gonna be annoying, so he'd probably run like sniper and just sit in a corner the entire time while I'm trying to run at him with a sword.
He's either like grapple sniper, cloak, like double barrel, or like dash sword.
Ouch. Okay. Seeing as how.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just named every single loadout you got on light.
What? I run sniper. I can't aim.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say
you got cloak double barrel.
Huh?
You better not have cloak double barrel.
No, I don't. Not really. I do that for fun sometimes.
I honestly thought it was between finals for you or like Storm 4.
That was my next thing. Storm 4. I like Storm 4.
I know this game.
You don't. You just jump at me the entire time.
Yeah. No, I was saying
Shaun,
I knew what you were gonna say. But yeah, Shaun, what about you, Mr. Devil went down to Florida?
I thought about this for a really long time.
He's gonna say For Honor.
No, I could not. I could, as much as I play that game, I don't think I'm that good at it. I'm especially not good against like okay, I'm pretty good against annoying people, but I'm not good against good people.
Let me just see how many hours Shaun has on Steam for Honor.
Oh, the PlayStation hours is where it's at.
Okay, so on Steam it says you have 182, which is still too much for Honor, but
182?
You have 182 hours
okay,
on For Honor.
I have 11 times that on PlayStation.
Damn. Dude, the game is not that good.
It's not. No, it's not. But I'm not about to wager my soul against the devil on a 1v1 in For Honor.
Oh my god.
I thought a game that I'm good enough at that I could kick his ass. It's gonna be, you guys know Lockout Bingo, like 1v1s on games?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, Dark Souls remastered
Oh my
Lockout
god.
Bingo. Dude, I'd whoop his ass any day. I can hit a Sense Fortress skip. I'll do it.
Yeah,
Fair
that's
enough,
fair.
honestly.
So
All right.
I'll do it. I'll put it on a good amount of chance.
All
A lot of
right.
gambling in that one.
With that in mind, that was honestly a fun question. Thank you for that, Shaun.
Hmm.
But we do have some stuff to talk about, do we? So I'm not gonna lie, and don't hate me for this, y'all. And I'm saying when I say y'all, I mean Ibrahim and Shaun. But I was trying to think of a title for this episode that wasn't just weekly news update. So I just put the first thing that came to mind. A big game that released last week was Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls for PS5 and PC. I'm not gonna try to be too much into it, but I do have something to say about it, and that is, it is a very divisive release. And unfortunately, the reason I say that is because I'm gonna pull up the Steam page on stream. Here's the Steam page. I don't know if you see on the review score, it's mostly negative. Is it because the game is bad? Here's the thing. No. As I've mentioned before when I was talking about the beta when it came out, the game is really, really fun. Arguably one of Arc System Works' best releases in the past couple of years. The issue with it, though, at least on Steam, is the performance. Heavy CPU usage. The game on even good hardware sometimes runs like only at like 45 frames per second for a 60 FPS fighting game. What else? High CPU usage, forced PlayStation Network connection on Steam. It's blocked in over 100 countries. Terrible optimization. The PlayStation Network like background thing like that lets you connect online keeps multiplying itself as you play the game, which on top of that, kernel anti-cheat doesn't run on Linux or Steam Deck whatsoever because of anti-cheat. Um, and on top of that, I will say Arc System Works did try updating the game this morning and saying the servers are back online. They said that they reduced CPU load to help improve overall performance. They fixed a bug that caused sudden performance drops in gameplay and improved the backend crash reporting so they can track down issues for stability faster. Here's the thing. At least Arc System Works is making an effort to try to fix it. As of right now, the game still is not ready to play on PC. If anything, I've actually heard from a bunch of people on that post on Twitter that the game performs worse now. And there was somebody who, in the span of trying to run the game for 30 minutes, had it crash twice. It's really unfortunate. It's so bad that people are starting to think that Sony themselves purposely made the PC version run bad so they can buy it only on PS5. Because the PS5 version runs great. You get 60 FPS. The netcode is like properly optimized for it. Obviously, you'd have to only matchmake with PS5 players, but yeah, it's really unfortunate to see that that's what's going on with that game. But
Are you sure it's not meant ready to be played? They did release the game, and we know that game's never released broken and absolutely unplayable.
I mean, yeah, but we'll see. I personally was going to get it this past weekend, because I got my paycheck in from work, and I was like, yes, Tokon time. And then I saw all the performance stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm just probably gonna wait a month until they like try to get some fixes in, and then probably play the game. Because I even have, there's a friend of ours who I'm not gonna say their name just for like private reasons, but there's a friend of ours who bought Tokon on release, played it for like 75 minutes, and then instantly refunded it after it because of how bad the performance issues were. And their PC is a good PC too, so it's really unfortunate, but hopefully there'll be a fix for that soon. I do want to really quickly talk about another fighting game project that came out this past week, and that is a fighting game called Sega vs. Capcom: The Next Level. This is a fan-made fighting game made in the Mugen engine that combines Sega and Capcom worlds, plays like Marvel vs. Capcom. It's I think I mentioned before, it's in the Mugen engine, so it's like sprite work that looks like 3D models, but it's all like fan-made and stuff, and it's been in development for a couple of years. Really, really cool. It's free to play. The first version of the game is out now. It's pretty solid. Um,
I
yeah.
don't think they can legally sell it if they wanted to sell it
Well,
because they're stealing assets from Capcom and Sega.
obviously, but it is still very quality with how much work they put into it. And I checked it out myself last night. Pretty fun. The combo game is very similar to, and even the controllers are very similar to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. For those who are into that.
Wasn't Infinite bad?
So okay, so Infinite visually it was bad, and story mode it was bad. But here's the thing: the gameplay is really damn good. Gameplay is arguably top 3 Marvel vs. Capcom games. And then on top of that, for some reason, for how bad of a game it is, Marvel Infinite's online, like the rollback netcode in that game, is really good. Especially when you consider this was after Street Fighter V, and Street Fighter V had abysmal netcode for its first couple of years, before they had to like backwards, like reverse engineer their own netcode to implement rollback, but it still wasn't really that good. Don't worry, Capcom makes some weird decisions sometimes, but yeah, no. And then on top of that, the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond fan expansion that like basically overhauled the game visually and gameplay wise is also a big part of what keeps the game going today. So yeah, Infinite's
It's
pretty
one of
fun.
those situations where it's all broken and the fans had to fix it.
Well, it's not all broken. It's just the only thing the fans fixed was they made the game actually look good and not have a weird MCU looking art style. Captain America doesn't look like a thumb anymore because they remodeled him. Oh no! You
Did?
um
How did?
I'm showing. I'm gonna show 2 examples of how bad MVCI looked. Because for some reason they made Captain America just look like a thumb because his proportions are so all over the place. This is Captain America and MVCI. If
Alright,
y'all want
hold
to see
on.
the stream.
I mean, what's the rework look like? The fan
Oh,
rework?
so for the fan for Infinite and Beyond, they just backported uh the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 model for Captain
You looked.
America.
Oh, it's the Rob Liefeld picture of Captain America. You know what I'm
With the
talking
crazy,
about?
yeah, with the chest. Yeah, this is how he looks
No,
like in Infinite and Beyond. They just ported the Ultimate Alliance 3
Yeah, that
model in.
looks a lot better.
Yeah, and also they
Oh, yeah.
overhauled the art style to be cell shaded, which I really really love.
Was Infinite not originally cell shaded? Why?
No. And I'll give you a better example of how it looks. Chun-Li, they had to patch the game to make Chun-Li look slightly better because for some reason she looked like an animal in the original game. Like I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't look like her. This was Chun-Li in base Marvel Infinite.
Why?
She has
Oh,
no eyebrows. She has
also, why she like
no.
cross-eyed?
Yeah, she's like cross-eyed. Her eyebrows are there. They're just like little. They're like little slashes.
Nubs.
Those look like
Yeah.
shadows. Like, ew.
Or like a
Dude.
rendering error that's just a hole in her face.
Yeah, Marvel
Yeah, this
Infinite.
looks like the low poly version if she's too far away from the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marvel. This was her like center screen in a story mode cutscene, mind you. Yeah,
Jeez, those poor
Ooh.
children got so many nightmares.
Marvel Infinite. It's got its issues, but at least it's in a good state nowadays, especially in the community. Let's talk about some interesting bit of news. So for the past couple of weeks, it's been kind of talked about, but it has now officially been finalized this past week. EA, and this is the post that I'm about to show is from the week before, so it's speaking as if it's gonna happen in the future, but it's already happened as of now. EA is officially a privately owned company. The deal was worth $55 billion, and the main investors include the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia now owns EA. Yeah.
I would like to speak here. I was going to add this like a week or two ago, but 2 people were like, "Oh, this has been going on for years." But I was like, "No. It's about to happen," is why I'm saying. But like, no. This is old news. Let's not add it, man.
Well, it
Anyways.
finally happened. But we knew about it for like months. That's why we were saying
Yeah,
this is like
whatever. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
it's just finally happened is all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not like that's what I want to say and add on it and everything.
But it didn't happen yet, and
It was
that
about to
was
happen.
okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what y'all personally think of that, but
Uh,
I
can't
don't
say
I don't
that.
know what it means. It's EA. If this means the death of EA, then
yeah.
okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't like them.
Let's go.
Okay. Hear me out. Or actually, let Shaun finish and then I'll say.
I don't like EA. Okay, you go ahead.
I don't like EA either. The only thing is they made Battlefront 2. Granted, they're probably not gonna make a 3, so maybe it's good.
But remember how Battlefront 2 launched?
Oh yeah,
We don't talk about that.
That
We
was
don't talk about
prime
microtransaction.
that.
EA.
That's
We don't talk
Don't.
about it.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do talk about it because that was EA. That was EA's decision. That was all EA.
Yeah, but it's a good game now. Like, it's a good game.
now.
I think Dice did that.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
Dice made it good.
that was
Yeah, they
100.
did.
That was 100% a Dice decision. EA, if they wanted to, they would have kept it so microtransaction heavy throughout its lifespan.
They would have just assumed
Yeah.
that was lost profits and then just dropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
EA moment.
But really quickly, before we get into some other upcoming like rumors and leaks and stuff, there's two bits of news that I want to talk about. The second one I'm going to use to transition to the like other rumors and leaks. This was just announced this morning. Y'all remember the video game Payday, correct?
Oh yes.
Payday
Yeah.
and Payday 2, I absolutely love. Great, big heist games. It was officially
Doesn't
announced.
mention Payday 3.
We don't talk about Payday
We don't
3.
talk about Payday 3.
But just announced literally this morning, a Payday TV series is moving forward, and the rapper 50 Cent is set to executive produce.
Oh, it's
Which,
gonna be awful.
if I had a nickel for every time 50 Cent was in some sort of video game adaptation this year, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. But it's funny to have him twice because he was playing Balrog in the Street Fighter movie, and now he's executive producing.
Have you
the
seen
Payday
his?
series.
Have you seen his? Was it Hidden who had a video game?
50 Cent.
50 Cent?
Was it him or was that Ice Cube?
I mean,
That was
Was it
that
Ice
was
Cube?
50
No.
Cent. That was 50 Cent.
Was
It was
he
50 Cent.
in Def Jam?
Road to Hell.
No, he
No.
was like the main character of a game. Hold on.
Yes, you're right. He did have his own game. 50 Cent.
He had
Bulletproof.
2.
Yeah, Bulletproof.
Bulletproof and Blood on the Sand. There's 2 games?
There's 2.
Why are there 2 50 Cent games?
No. Oh, okay. Yeah. Put him. Let him do the video game stuff. He's clearly an expert.
Wait,
He's
are
done
they
this before.
remastering it? Wait, is there a remaster?
No
Wait,
shot.
Hold on.
There better be.
For Bulletproof or Blood on the Sand?
Bulletproof. I don't know if this is real.
They're third-person shooters. I might have to emulate this.
Hold on. PlayStation Store.
I might have to. Y'all, do we do a let's play together of the 50 Cent duology? Yo.
Let's check the IMDb. IMDb. What's the
Metacritic?
Metacritic. That's what I'm thinking of.
Watch this actually be like in the 80s.
They are both at a 50 and a 52.
Okay, it doesn't look like it's a PS5 thing. Thank God.
Yeah, I know. But that's crazy.
Thank God.
All right, second piece of news today. I want Shaun especially to see this. We got a post from the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account today, and it's gonna lead into what I was gonna talk about. They posted the caption, "This new Fortnite zone feels oddly familiar." You want to see the stream?
Okay. Let's see.
So it's a very, very. I'm gonna replay it in case you weren't seeing it. Shows the IO
did see it.
logo. That's Green Hill, and that's Peely, and that's the next season's logo. So the reason why I bring this up and why they post this, there's been a lot of talk about the upcoming season of Fortnite more so than in previous like seasons, just because next season is teased to be a very big video game season. As of right now, in the official Fortnite Discord as well as in the game files, there are the following strings in game that are being teased. Either for FNAF or Minecraft, there's a Survive the Night string for the character, like one of the Fortnite original characters, Perfect Order. We don't gotta worry about that. Obviously, now we know there's a Sonic tease, gotta go fast. There was a Take Your Heart string, which is for the long-rumored Persona crossover, which if that happens in the Battle Pass, I kid you not, I might have to at least just check out the season. And then potentially, there are textures in the files right now for the next season where the clouds are Tetris-shaped. So that's pretty cool. I know Persona's been a planned collaboration for the game for quite some time now, but it'd be cool to actually see it into fruition. And then on top of that, there's also potentially like a lot of item shop crossovers, like the long rumored Devil May Cry collab, a long rumored Yakuza collab, which they're really appealing to me because I love both of those things very much. But we'll see. Again, I used to be very into Fortnite for a couple of years. I've stopped playing it like last year. I might just check it out if the update comes out and it seems fun, which right now it's shaping up to be. So only time will tell. Um, there's another rumor leak.
Why? How and why do they keep getting so many companies and media to agree with them? Like, are they just holding them at gunpoint,
I mean,
being
you
like,
have to,
"Hey, give us your
you have to
characters"?
remember, Fortnite was once the like, without exaggerating, there was a point in time where it was the biggest game on the planet. Like
Yes,
you can't really
there
deny that.
was a time. It is not now.
Yeah, but I mean, you also have to remember from these big companies' perspectives, if they can consistently get big companies like Marvel and DC to keep providing new collaboration content, it's like, oh hey, these big companies have interest, we can do it too. Like it's
This is
easy
like
money.
if it's like if Shonen or not Shonen, if this is like if Jump Force did a proper crossover and made a good game.
Aren't all of the like major characters from Jump Force already in Fortnite?
Not all.
Probably.
It's funny because there's a Dragon Ball collab, there's Naruto, they just brought back the Bleach collab. There's still no One Piece. There's still no One Piece in
Oh,
Fortnite.
there's in One Piece.
No.
Okay.
So you can play as Goku and two of the big three, but not Luffy.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Luffy's
Wasn't
just like the last one
Jotaro and
standing.
Dio in that game?
Not yet,
In
but there
Jump Force?
probably will be at some point.
They're
Uh
in
Jump
Jump Force.
Force.
they're in
Yeah,
Jump
they're in
Force,
Jump
That's what
yes.
I'm
Force.
at.
Oh yes, yeah. There's
Huh.
Jotaro, Dio, and then they added Giorno through the DLC.
Of course, Giorno. That's probably when Golden Wind was coming out. Like
Yeah,
animated.
'cause-
no, that was like 2023. That was during Stone Ocean time, I think.
What? they brought Giorno instead of Jolene?
It's just because he was more popular. Yeah, Giorno came out in
Uh,
2021. That was
wow.
yeah. That was something.
I
Dude,
won't
Jump
stand
Force
for this
was
Jolene hate, man.
Jump
Jolene
Force had the
hate.
potential,
I
bro.
get it. Stand, cause JoJo. This is
Bro, Jump Force
this
had
is
the
why people watch the
opportunity to be
podcast.
so good. It could have been so good. And it got worse and worse.
Yeah,
It was
especially
over when they made it so Sanji couldn't damage women. That was
no,
literally a thing they
That
no,
did.
was a thing.
yeah, because Sanji's such a simp in One Piece. But no, it
And that
especially
wasn't a
sucks.
launch thing. They updated it to do that.
And especially it sucks that Jump Force was so bad, just really quickly, and then we'll get back into it. It's because the Shonen crossover game before it, J-Star's Victory Versus, is like legitimately a love letter to Shonen Jump. It has a bunch of like the main franchises and a bunch of niche stuff. And also it's really, really cool like to see when it released, because at the time JoJo's like animation wise never even reached part 3. So the only JoJo reps in the game you can play as Jonathan and young Joseph, and that's it. Which is crazy
All
to
I'm
me.
hearing is we need a fan made game. We need to get on that.
I wouldn't be. I
Game.
mean, my one of my pipe dream fighting games is if Arc System Works made a Dragon Ball Fighter style game, but instead of just Dragon Ball, it's all Shonen Jump. So we'll see. Hopefully they optimize that for PC compared to Tokon.
Before one more quick thing before we get back into the gaming news, just because I heard about this today. You guys know the director of Spider-Man Brand New Day and of Shang-Chi?
Yes, Daniel Destin Cretton. Yes, and he did a great job
You
with
know
Brand New
he's
Day.
you know that they're now casting for a live action Naruto?
Yes, yeah, he's in charge of a live action Naruto movie.
Yeah.
Which
I'm so scared how that's gonna turn
So
out.
I was like that
Ooh.
too, but I'm not gonna lie. Without spoiling, obviously the movie because it just came out. I saw Brand New Day. It was the first time I watched a Spider-Man movie where it felt like I was like watching a comic come to life. That's how good it was.
I've been hearing great things.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
no, it is for me,
I
and
watched it.
I'm a big Tobey Maguire guy, and in my opinion, Spider-Man 2 and then Spider-Man 1 are the best Spider-Man movies. Brand New Day is third for me. Like that's how much I loved it. So I'm not gonna lie. I kind of have some faith in a potential Naruto movie. Not too much because Dragon Ball Evolution happened. But
yeah,
considering nowadays where we are with live action anime adaptations, like the One Piece live action on Netflix is actually really, really good. Cowboy Bebop
Yeah,
was
that's what
but like yeah.
I've been
But
thinking the
we'll
same
see.
thing. That like lately, it's not been terrible.
Yeah. And I think
Um,
I don't know if they're just really quick last thing on the Naruto movie. I don't know if the creator of Naruto is gonna be hands on with it like how Ichiro Oda is for the Netflix One Piece. But if that's the case, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually turned out to be like kind of a sleeper hit. But we'll see. Uh, let's get back into
yeah,
some
speaking of
leaks, though.
yeah, no, speaking of like media in that regard. We got more GTA 6 news.
Oh boy.
So this was something that was I don't remember if it was rumored or what happened, but basically there was like some talks about some GTA 6 news coming to Netflix. Yes,
Yes,
Netflix.
that was confirmed, I believe. Let me just double check it.
Yeah, well, what happened is some guy asked like an agent on Netflix if they could give him any information, and they just straight up told him like, yeah, it's gonna be like a 20-minute thing that comes out, I think August 27th, only on
Yes.
Netflix. And it's just like a
Yeah.
20-minute preview of the
Just really
game,
quick, gonna show it
essentially.
on stream. Yeah, on August 27th, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific. New look at GTA 6, officially on Netflix
Yeah,
specifically.
yeah, this is so random, but it's also like cool, I guess.
All right.
I mean, they've been doing
Um,
live stream stuff for a while. They've been doing boxing events live. Monday Night Raw is on Netflix now, live every Monday. So
okay,
they're
but this
they're
is
used to it.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, yeah. This isn't combat sports.
Yeah,
Uh,
speaking of more media, another one of my favorite media series, Star Wars Jedi 3 had some, I guess you could say, leaks slash rumors,
did it
but
now?
Star Wars Jedi 3 might be closer than we think. Because a new reference book was released by Lucasfilms and Disney, and it was there's a diary entry in that reference book in which Luke mentions Cal Kestis and mentions Jar Tapal in the book, and we already know through other leaks and sources that Cal Kestis will be aged up in Jedi 3 and it will be after a time skip. So there's a chance we may even be seeing Luke Skywalker in Star Wars Jedi 3. So I mean,
Crazy.
I'm hella excited about that, seeing as how much I like Star Wars. Like
How
I have two
was
posters there.
how was because I know that it was riddled with performance issues at launch, but was Survivor as a game good?
I enjoyed it. I still haven't finished it, but
I've
from what I played, I really liked it.
I've been replaying it recently, just
Survivor?
like casually. Yeah, Survivor every now and then. It is good. It is like actually really good. I love the combat,
Do you
especially.
prefer it
The
Yeah.
over the
story's
first
pretty
one?
good. Yeah, I'd say so.
Ooh, okay, good to
The
know.
the first one's really good, but I like the exploration and like the customization
Yeah.
of Survivor a lot more,
They
and the combat is just so like it's so much
it's
like
diverse.
yeah, it's very diverse. It's like Sekiro, but you have the Force. Like
It also
it's
like
wild, like the things and combos and
it
Star
lets you like
Souls.
like
pick your
enemies that you
play
have.
style as well. I love how you can pick your play style.
Oh
Like you
yeah,
can,
dude, the different like stances.
because like
Yeah.
for those who don't know, Fallen Order just had your regular lightsaber and then
This
your
is good for me to know because I haven't played Fallen Order yet. 'Cause I haven't had a PC to play
yeah.
for a few
So
years. But it's in the backlog,
the
so I'm ready.
Oh, don't spoil it for him then.
oh
The
okay.
first game, at least the first. You can talk about the second game because
I'm not.
that shit's unlocked like in the first like hour.
I was just talking about stances.
The stances, yeah, but it's like a big deal in this first game
I
when you
guess.
unlock the next
I
one.
guess there's two stances basically in the first game, but then in the second one there's regular. Should I just say the stances in the
Yeah,
second
sure.
one?
What
So
did you use? I'm really curious.
Uh, well, let me go through them first. So there's the regular lightsaber stance with just like one. Then there's the like double-ended lightsaber. There's crossguard. There's, as some people like to say, 50 Cal Kestis because he just uses a blaster and
50
lightsaber
cal
combo,
Kestis.
which I love. And did they have dual wielding in the second one? I don't remember.
Yes, there
Yeah, they
was
also
dual
had dual
wielding.
wielding. So that was like what,
Wow.
five stances you can use? And they
Mhm.
it's cool because they all play differently and have different use cases. Like the the double-ended lightsaber would have like less damage than the single blade, but it would be better for crowd control, whereas like crossguard would be a slower, more heavy play style. I preferred going for the regular lightsaber, and it was either regular or dual wield and then the double ended, just because then I have single target damage as well as crowd control capability,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Very nice.
because you basically you have two and they can switch between them basically at will.
Bro, I use the blaster all day.
No,
50
yeah, you would
cal.
50,
Um,
you'd
I
run 50 cal.
dude, it's so much fun because it's like
It is.
a fencing style like fighting, and then you have the blaster like along with it. It's very
Yeah.
fun. Um, I'm really curious, like how if they're gonna do like any more stances, because I feel like they already hit all of their
They hit
marks, and
everything.
yeah, like what more is there to do? Like a pike? I don't know.
That so like speaking in canon, like or not in canon, in Legends now because of Disney, but in the Old Republic, there are like in old Star Wars history and lore, there are like other safe or like light weapons, I guess you could say, like axes and stuff, but they're probably not going to bring those. But
Mhm.
we'll see. So far it's just we've only gotten this one reference to him,
Well,
but we'll see what happens.
that's very cool. Just really quickly, there was something I found out last night that is pretty cool. As we all know, I'm a pretty big Dragon Ball fan, and a couple of years ago, like late 2000s, early 2010s, even before Xenoverse, there was a online MMO for Dragon Ball called Dragon Ball Online, but the servers have been shut down for ages. A fan project though called Dragon Ball Online Reborn has been out for apparently quite some time, but recently the servers and the game itself got whitelisted from VPN, so you can just play the game regularly. And it is a full-on like re-release of Dragon Ball Online, which is pretty cool, and it's getting like actual updates. And I think, don't quote me on this, but I want to say they're gonna want to update the game to be able to include some of the modern forms like Super Saiyan God, Blue, Ultra Instinct, Ego, all that stuff, which is pretty cool. I have to say, I'm a very big fan of. I know they did. There's a like group of developers that did the same thing for Marvel Superhero Squad Online a couple years ago, so seeing it for Dragon Ball Online is pretty cool. But yeah.
That's pretty sweet. I actually have a personal thing as well that I thought was funny, and it's that
Oh.
Doom is playable in Paint.
There
Remember,
was
if it has a screen, it can run Doom.
wasn't there like
Or
a
no, if it has a processor, it can run Doom. If it has a screen, it can run Bad
I
Apple.
want to say I saw a video a couple years ago of someone playing Doom on like a pregnancy test.
Yeah, that's the thing. Someone's run
Yeah,
Doom on a pregnancy test. You can run Doom on anything, dude. Like I
crazy.
think someone ran Doom on a grain of rice or something. It was like
A
one
grain
frame
of
every.
rice?
Yeah, it was like one frame every like few days or something, but it worked.
What kind of rice you eating has a screen on it, dog?
I don't know what they did, dude. Like you could run Doom on
Don't think about
anything.
it too much.
If it exists, it runs Doom.
Just picturing like a rice, like you're eating sushi and then for some reason wires just come out of your mouth.
You just
Oh,
like take a bite and then you just like open your mouth and just shoots out like a random shot from a weapon.
I
just like E1M1 starts playing.
was gonna say. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
Yeah.
cool. Let's end things on a pretty cool note. Ibrahim, you got any hardware stuff to talk about? There was one that you mentioned last night.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, I'm gonna get to those things. I'm gonna do this out of order, but the first thing is last week I mentioned how some of the re-released GPUs, the 3060 re-release, no, not 3060, 5060 re-releases, are using the 12-volt high power connector for some reason, and how they're prone to melting and stuff. Well, someone in the community made an open source free project where he kind of fixed the 12-volt high power connector to a degree. It only works on the Astral 5090 and the 5080 cards, only because they're the only ones that have sensors in the actual 12-volt connector. So when it senses that they're getting hot, it'll just shut down the pin. It's not a perfect solution. It can still happen, but it is a good safeguard for people with those graphics cards because Nvidia just refuses to do it themselves. So that's definitely good. Um, but then another thing is that we all know Windows is very unoptimized.
Yeah,
Microsoft's
yeah.
VP accidentally admitted that himself. But he recently said that they are working, and I quote, from pixels to kernels, um, in the sense that they're looking at every pixel and every kernel like attribute in order to see what they can fix and make Windows more optimized because of this RAM crisis. With their focus being on 8 GB machines that just already can't run Windows.
Easy. Just
So
get
now they're
rid of
kind
all
of
the spyware and AI garbage that's like flooding the computer.
I want
and the
I want
bloatware
I
because
want
like,
solitaire off my PC. Damn it.
hey, watch your mouth, boy.
Not
You
solitaire.
don't get rid of solitaire.
Candy Crush
Get
or
rid of
whatever.
everything except and bring back like space pinball.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
that's what
talking
the
about.
gamers want. Yeah, no, but they like
Wait a second. No, no, no.
Microsoft.
They own it. But just put Peggle 3 natively on PC. Just make that Microsoft.
Yo, let him cook. He'll
Microsoft
sell
Yo,
so many
make Peggle 3.
PCs.
I want Peggle 3.
Bagel 3.
Uh, yeah, no, but like Windows is Microsoft doesn't really optimize Windows like that. So throughout the years, you can still see this now that there's just a lot of bloat in Windows from like old programs that don't even exist anymore, and they're just on your PC just because they never bothered to get rid of it. So that's definitely good that they're doing that. Um, and then speaking of I don't know how to transition this. So the next thing is Project Helix is now
Speaking
confirmed
of
to have full
Microsoft,
backwards compatibility. What?
you could have said speaking of Microsoft because Microsoft. owns it.
That is true. It's too late now.
Think, Mark.
Can you repeat that?
Uh, so Project Helix is confirmed to have full backwards compatibility, and
What?
huh?
With what?
With Xbox One, Series X, and 360.
Okay. And 360?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Why would they do that?
for people who have 360 games.
That doesn't sound like
Uh,
something Microsoft would do.
Don't worry, I'll get to it in a minute because it gets
Okay.
worse. You're about to have a moment.
Alright.
So it'll be available on all platforms, and what I mean by that is, of course, we have the whole issue with them doing licenses. However, since it is just a license key that you're getting off of the disc, you will be able to crossplay it from your PC to your ROG Ally to your Project Helix console, because it'll be linked to your account. And then uh, the thing is with the backwards compatibility. So Xbox has also they will be releasing an official emulator which is estimated to come out in 2027 to 2028. And now that may seem great,
What?
but it's
Well, I was gonna
not.
say because what do you mean by official emulator?
You can run your Xbox 360 games on PC.
Oh,
However, you can
where's
either
the
throw
cash?
you can throw your disc into your console and get the key, or you can rebuy it. You can rebuy your old Xbox 360 games now, and the devs set their own prices to whatever the hell they want.
See, that's bad.
Digital
My
gaming.
my first my first thing I instantly went to what's gonna happen to the Xenia emulator because that is a very good emulator. Not to mention as well that around the time of the Xbox 360 and PS3, most games ran better on 360. So there's a lot of like multi-platform games that if you tried to emulate them on PC, people use Xenia. So what's gonna happen to that? Is that gonna get
As
a cease
long
and
as it
Yeah,
desist?
doesn't use the copyrighted firmware, they have no grounds for a cease and desist. However, they could still just do it and then
Yeah,
like waste their time in court because probably the emulator devs they don't have Microsoft money to fight their lawyers for very
yeah.
long, so they just give in. So
that's that's something that people have been discussing about that because like there's plenty of free options. But like with this it's like, yep, rebuy your library, and we know what happened last time someone's Microsoft or lost their Microsoft account in games. Their account got banned and Microsoft said screw you, and then they got sued and the guy actually won. Um but to Microsoft that's just a small fee of like pennies that they had to pay
Yeah.
the guy. Like, I mean, it's good that they're trying to keep old stuff alive, but at the same time, it's like,
It's just the way they're going about
eh.
it is very.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's a better. What would you guys say is a better way that they could go about it? Like, honestly speaking, with this in a way that's. Because keep in mind, they are a company, they have to follow legal guidelines. They can't just give you the entire library.
Just
Um,
make the emulator and then post like a little like page on a website on how to get your game keys off an original console and put it on your PC and then
Yeah.
play it.
Or
That'd be the best
they
way
can
to
do
do
what
it.
they're starting to do with the old Xbox games and just release certain games individually for a certain price point and just leave it at that for like $10, $15 at most.
so they are going to be releasing the game, re-releasing the games, but it's the devs setting the prices, not them.
Okay. Then that My thing with that is unfortunately I feel like it depends on the game, because if it's something that's already like widely available but you're specifically playing the 360 version, like if Ubisoft was to release like Rayman Origins the 360 version, right? They'd probably be releasing it for like $10, $5, something like that, right? But if it's
Hmm.
like Microsoft themselves posting a game like Lost Odyssey, which is a JRPG exclusive to Xbox 360, which is an absolute banger of a game, that's a high in demand game. Microsoft's probably going to charge either $40 or $70 for it for a game that's running from a 360. So it really just depends, because it's kind of a double-edged sword on that, where it's like, oh, games that are widely available might not cost that much, or games that are already like well known about that are staples for Xbox might not be too crazily priced, but the stuff that people
Yeah,
really want, the stuff that people really want to try playing in on modern platforms, they're gonna charge a chunk of change for it. So I don't know.
that that actually, I just thought about it a little bit. With all that, so Sean actually makes a good point about like showing how to like get your old like games off of the like your console and all that. I feel like this could actually like be marginally, actually decently better if they allow both methods, in the sense that if you don't want to deal with files and stuff, you can just straight up buy them, or if you don't care, they like leave it open so you can import your own. Is ROMs the right word for an Xbox emulator? I don't know if that's the
Yes,
right
ROM
word.
ROM is always or ROM
But like
slash
PS,
ISO, I
It,
guess.
it
I was
it
gonna say
isn't a
PS uses
ROM
ISO.
file, but you can call it a ROM.
Yeah, like your games, because like I actually do know, at least with an Xbox 360, it's really easy to get your game. Or if you have a disc, it's really easy to get it off of your console. Um, but like I don't know, we'll see what happens. We still have yet to see any more news about it. I do fear for the open source and like community made emulators, because yes, they don't have like grounds to be sued, but also Microsoft has money and
Yeah,
the devs probably don't. But
yeah,
yeah,
but Microsoft doesn't want them cutting into their profit margins, so
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
again,
wouldn't
like
be shocked.
if they leave it open so you can import your own things, it won't be cutting into their profit margins that much. Then it's just like if the person wants to buy it, they buy it. If they don't, they don't.
Depends on how much it sucks, because if they don't let you do like basic upscaling or like resolutions or like just most of the quality of life stuff that other emulators let you do, then I mean it's
So,
not going to be worth it.
since you mentioned that, I think I don't remember, but I think they do that, because like like since I have Game Pass, I started replaying Crimson Skies through Game Pass on my PC, and there's like some settings for that stuff, but like not there's not a crazy amount, but I mean it's enough for what it should do, if that makes sense. So they probably will have that, but again, this is Microsoft, and you never know.
Yeah.
I
You know
Only
might
what'll
just
be
like phone it in.
you know
yeah,
what the best
only
part
time
is
will
though, now that
tell.
I'm thinking about it? You
What is it?
know what the best, we can play Skate 3.
There's already I should have mentioned it, but the PC recompilation of Skate 3 is at 100% now. You can play it natively on PC.
Never mind, I don't care about the simulator anymore.
Literally all you need is just you need to dump an Xbox 360 ROM or ISO in the files of the recomp, and then you can just play natively.
Ah, it's a good thing I have that game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
legally.
This is with shifty
legally.
eyes.
Yeah,
But
I'm just
yeah,
Asian, leave me alone.
is there anything else we have to talk about, or we kind of covered everything, right?
We did cover everything, but we have 15 minutes.
Do we?
We don't need to. But yeah.
Yeah, but we should keep in with the theme. We could talk about stuff.
Yeah, people love listening to us speak. Is that
Bro,
right? Lovely viewer base, internet
uh,
world.
we have one viewer, which I think is just me.
Hmm.
Oh, don't worry, you're gonna get me here soon.
Hmm. But
Uh,
yeah,
do
that's
we
it.
have any other
Nope,
news?
we've covered everything we need to talk about. So on that
All right.
note,
Uh,
uh,
yeah.
I'm thank you for watching, whether it's on Twitch or on YouTube. We will see you. Oh, I should mention, if you are watching this on YouTube and it's a VOD, this is going to be the last VOD we have. For the future episodes, we're going to be pre-recording everything and then releasing our episodes either Monday night or Tuesday morning. But as for the Twitch, we'll let y'all know if we plan on doing any future content, like potentially let's plays or any other like discussions. Potentially, I'm down to do a let's play or two if y'all are down. Um,
Leave a
just
comment. Let us know what you want to see, because that would help. We don't really know.
yeah. Let us know what kind of videos y'all would want to see from us. But in terms of the live stream episodes for the save state, this is our last live stream for now. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, and we will see you in the next episode. I don't even know if we can say next week just because it's not live. So we'll see you in the next episode.
I mean, we are releasing it like next
Yeah,
week, so
yeah, but I just gotta be thematic with it. But yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye bye.
bye.